How are you today? Are you planning to hit the gym after work? Let me guess. No time, very busy, and feeling pretty tired. Sound about right? I really want to help you get going, or get started, because exercise actually makes you feel more energized, which sounds backwards, but it's true. So here's an idea. What if you could get in some effective exercise without touching your schedule at all? No extra workout time required. I bet you already walk to get lunch, walk back, and probably grab a coffee afterwards. Same pattern every day. What if you just change the pace of that walking a little? That's enough to give you a real exercise rhythm. It's called IWT, interval walking training. 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes slow, 5 times for a 30-minute session. Here's how that folds straight into your lunch routine. Walking to get your food, do 2 rounds, 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes slow, another 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes slow. That's 12 minutes. I hope that 12 minutes land you at a nice lunch venue. Then, you have your lunch. Walking back, you do 2 more rounds. That is another 12 minutes. Then, on your coffee run afterwards, 1 more round. You walk 3 minutes fast and then 3 minutes slow to the coffee place. That is another 6 minutes. Add it up, and that's 5 rounds, 30 minutes, split across something you were already going to do. No gym clothes, no extra time carved out of your day. One thing about the fast pace, it shouldn't feel like a sprint. Comfortable and relaxed enough that you can still hold a normal conversation. If you're too out of breath to talk, that's faster than this needs to be. As you know, there are many benefits to walking, but they're especially pronounced when you do it after a meal. It's a general principle worth knowing. When your leg muscles contract, they pull glucose straight out of your bloodstream and into the muscle through a doorway called GLUT4, and it doesn't even need insulin to open. That means the glucose from your meal gets burned off as fuel right there in your legs, instead of piling up in your bloodstream and forcing your pancreas into a bigger insulin spike to clear it out. So the walk back from lunch, and maybe that coffee run after, that's when your blood sugar is climbing. And that's when this mechanism is actually doing its job. 3 of your 5 rounds land exactly when your body needs them. Think about it. Once the pace and rhythm feel comfortable, you can stack the same principle earlier in your day. For example, in the morning, you can get off the subway or the bus 1 stop earlier and walk to the office. The same rule applies. Walking right after breakfast puts the glucose from your morning meal to work before your day even starts. So, what's the actual magic in 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes slow? Walking at one steady speed the whole time is fine, but your heart and your legs adapt to it fast. Push the pace up for those 3 minutes, and your heart increases its stroke volume, pushing more blood per beat, and more muscle fibers in your legs get recruited to keep up. Then you drop back to a slower 3 minutes, and that's not wasted time either. That's your recovery window, letting you push hard again next round instead of grinding at one pace until you're wiped out. The key requirement is consistency, not perfection. 4 to 5 rounds, 24 to 30 minutes total, at least 4 days a week. Hit that, and the pace switching is doing real work. Fall short some days, that's fine too. Now to be clear, this isn't going to get you a 6-pack, and it's not going to turn you into some lean, fit machine. But if you're a beginner to exercise or just picking it back up again, this is a way to ease yourself into it, in a form simple enough actually to stick with. And sticking with it, the consistency, is normally the hardest part to build. Think of this as a starter kit, something small enough that you'll actually keep doing it, so that showing up for yourself stops being the hard part. Once you're in the habit of moving regularly, you can upgrade to whatever challenge you like from there. That's really the whole idea here. Build the consistency first, and everything after that becomes possible. Train smarter, not harder. Thanks for watching.